Okay, so I'm feeling called to do this. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you today. And this message is for somebody who's feeling a lot of anxiety right now. This is an oracle deck, white light oracles. Okay, so you have the Deer of Delta. It's a beautiful card. It's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so this one is, let's see, Deer Delta. Yeah, so someone is feeling a lot of anxiety. It's like at the pit of your stomach, a lot of anxiety. Let's see here. So 26. Where is she? Okay, so the Deer of Delta. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. It's beautiful. So maybe you have a lot of anxiety because you feel like you can't be yourself. Maybe there's a lot of energy around you that's bullying. It says here, some things can only happen when we let go at the deepest inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. Shamans of old understood that to obtain transformational awareness, one has to sever themselves from the world as one knows it, to unlearn what one once knew, to be reborn. In that rebirth, a new understanding and vitality, clarity, and purpose can emerge. The shamanic realm is the realm of the delta brainwave, the state of deep sleep. Here one is completely unconscious. There is temporary paralysis at this level, which allows for the deepest healing and renewal. You may have had very intense dreams lately, maybe even sleep paralysis is what I'm getting. Let's see. Okay, where was I? In Delta, we surrender completely to a great and powerful intelligence far beyond our understanding. At 0 hertz to 4 hertz, delta waves are the slowest and most stabilizing of the brain waves. This is a state in which the body recovers from injury and the brain has a chance to check off its list of deferred repairs and healing and restore optimal function. So you may not be having a lot of sleep right now. You need to get some rest, okay? You need to get some rest. That is how your body regenerates itself. That's how your cells regenerate themselves. And we're made up of trillions of little cells. Can you believe that? That's crazy, right? We're this whole being of tiny, tiny little cells. Okay. It says, this oracle brings guidance that the healing you need cannot come from your logical sources, but requires a deep letting go and restructuring from within. So this healing that you need right now is not something that's going to come logically, from thinking of structures in that way, just logic, right? It's not. Consider how you may value and encourage deep restorative sleep and regular retreats as part of your lifestyle. So I'm feeling like, because you are someone who has a lot of anxiety, a lot of times you need to find something that's going to be grounding for you, something that is nurturing for your soul. And yeah, like it says retreats in the book, so maybe giving yourself baths, like salt baths. If you're around a body of water, maybe, immerse yourself in some water for some cleansing, things like that. It says here, the Greek nymph Tyget called upon her beloved goddess Artemis to protect her from unwanted advances from a powerful suitor. In response, the goddess transformed Tyget into a doe, so she would be safe from harm. Tyget teaches us that we can become vulnerable like the gentle deer in the spiritual sanctuary of our devotion, protected by a greater source. Then there is no need to become aggressive or harsh to defend ourselves from the aggression of another. So now I'm getting that because you have this anxiety, you may have people around you that trigger you a lot. And because these people are triggering you, you're reacting to them a lot. So if they say something to you, you're just like snap back, defense mode, and this, what Deer of Delta is saying is to sometimes the best way to win is with softness of yourself, for yourself, and it says here, we can let go and allow ourselves to be held. This is a way to ward off negativities without needing to disconnect from our softness and grace. So another thing that I'm getting where it says we can let go and allow ourselves to be held. So maybe you're having this, what I'm getting is when these triggers come up for you, it's so sharp that sometimes practicing the emotional intelligence or pausing for a little bit to breathe and holding yourself, comforting yourself, nurturing yourself is what is going to be needed. Okay, let's read one more part of that. Okay, so this says, your strength and power can flow from your spiritual connection. If you have been advised to toughen up, you are encouraged to instead remain true to yourself and find your strength within. I love you. There is power in softness. There is power in vulnerability. There is power in silence and stillness. I love you.